Holy crap. Most nursing. Nursing. Yeah, exactly. Holy crap. Okay. ああ、そっか。日本語で喋らないとどうにもならないのか。Okay. Hello, everybody. We're back. The last time we streamed, like at least a month ago. About a month. Hello, everybody. How are you all doing? This is Chiaki Mitama, your cat goddess VTuber. Goddess to all cat girls. How are you all doing? Let's go. Ah! Oh god, that still works too. Nice. Shog, thank you so much for your 13 months. That's well over a year. Wow. Wow. We've been dating for over a year. Wild. For the record, I don't think this is true. It's just that you don't stream in a while. Yeah. Has it been a month? It has been indeed a month. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna go from the top. I swear I'm gonna say hello to everyone. Hi Sass. How you doing? How you doing? And Moth. Hello, Moth. And Soda. Hello. Y'all seem excited to be here. Wow. We're just doing a Mahjong stream. Just so we're clear, okay? Hi, Tara. Has it been a month? Yes, it has been a month. You might have caught a Lily stream where we were a guest, but we were mostly out. This month, especially at the top of the month, we had to go for a trip, and we've been otherwise having spicy brain issues. So we have not been in a good place. So we chose not to stream for a while. And now that we're better again, it's time to play Mahjong, which is clearly going to help with our mental instability. Anyway, 13 months of hot dogs. Yes, that's right. You know, we never have a document asserting when we started dating, and there's a date there, right? You know, you're right. There could be a date when we started dating, but it's not with Shog. It would be with somebody else. It would have been with a cat. When we started dating a Shog, goth, and maid is somebody else. Is sometime else. Of course, we yeah. Planning to move soon. Have anime stored in 3 different boxes. 3 whole different boxes of anime. Did you sort them in like different types of anime? Like the anime you'll watch, the anime that you will keep, and the anime that you will lend to other people. You know, that's how real nerds buy their Blu-rays. You know that, right? You're supposed to buy 3 copies. You'll take it. You have it just alphabetical. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. We have all our anime would probably fit in a box, in a single box. It's not too much anime. We try not to have a lot in this world. We say, as we have 3,000 volumes of manga in our house. If anything, the 3,000 volumes of manga in our house has informed us that maybe we should not buy every single piece of media that like vaguely interests us. And we have learned it the hard way, because we now have a huge pile of books that we will never sell because of sentimental value. And therefore, if you do not wish to have any, if you cannot relinquish mortal objects, thank you very much for that. If you cannot relinquish everything in your mortal life, then perhaps it is best to just not want anything at all. Maybe that's a little too zen. Maybe that's a little too zen and a little too weird, but who knows? Maybe we don't know. We're just making shit up, okay? We're just making shit up all the time. I can assure you some of this stuff is immoral objects. Lovely. Lovely. It's always good to have immoral objects. You move too often to really hold on to physical media? Yeah, exactly. Like okay, so we're sedentary. We're incredibly sedentary cats. We're not the migrating variety of cats. And so we have roughly 40 years. Well, no, not 40. Maybe like closer to 30. We have like 30 years of life packed around us. And the only option is to either move into a larger house, which is not happening in this economy, or we go and actually throw things out, which is also not happening. I mean, who the hell does that? Total. Lovely that Google Translate is doing its goddamn best trying to do its subtitles for me. Unfortunately, it appears that I have to figure that shit out because the captions continue to not work for me, and I need to figure that shit out. I don't know what's gonna happen with that shit. I'll turn that off for now because that is all wrong, all completely wrong. I'm not getting rid of my blue disc copy of Incredible Mr. Limpet. That's fair. I mean, thank you so much for the sub. It's a Prime sub. Lovely. Great. Thank you for the Bezos bucks. It's trying its best. Yeah. But yeah, let's see. What were we doing? So, yeah, okay. So, last month we hit a sort of a... blah, 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 blah. Hi, Autumn. Hello, hi, hello, hi. Hey. So, yeah, last month we hit sort of a mental blah, blah, blah. And so we stopped streaming for a while. But... once we entered this month, over Veterans Day weekend, we actually went to a fun little place in the desert. Those of you on Blue Sky may have seen us post a little bit about us driving like 10 hours down to Palm Springs, but we would ideally like to talk about that. It is stream-worthy content, so we'll probably schedule something over this weekend. Even we just need to make a PowerPoint or slide deck or a series of slide. We just need to make a slideshow to prove or to present our wonderful time out in the desert during a heat wave. Trust me, it was better than it sounds, even though the food was somewhat rancid. But don't worry, everything was fine. Most of the food was good. Edible even. And we were in the desert during a heat wave. But don't worry about it. It's the birthday, dear. Is it Autumn's birthday? Hello, happy birthday, Autumn. Well, we need to do something. We need to. It is, oh, happy birthday, Autumn. You're wonderful. Wonderful dear. You're a dear. You get a free happy birthday wish from me, and the center of attention. Everyone, wish Autumn a happy birthday. Thank you, Soda. And we will move right along. You sent her a message. I believe it was hi. Was it hi? Did we seriously just see a birthday message and just go, oh yeah, okay, moving on? We might have done that. We do that. We don't pay attention to things. Do we look like we pay attention to things? Of course not. We don't pay attention to jack shit. Oh woo. Oh, that's a cute emote. Dragon Pink's really cute. Wait, was it Dragon Mink or Dragon Pink? Which one was the porn? Dragon Mink. That's a cute Dragon Mink, right? I think that's Dragon Mink. Dragon Pink's the porn one. We're pretty sure. Dragon Pink is the porn one. Yeah, that's right. Thanks, Sash. We know. Dragon Half is the normal one. With Mink. Who is... You know, we keep calling Dragon Half Dragon Mink. Or Pink. They're all the same anime to me, except it's not. Both have PC98 games, though. One's pornographic, though. But then again, PC98 games were all on the level. It's kind of sus. For a certain value of normal. Hi, Ozalane. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you here. Yeah. Wow, gang's all here today. We should take more month-long hiatuses from streaming sometimes. Are both the PC98 games porn? No, only the pink one, I believe, is porn. Like, outright porn? Dragon Half is, yeah, that is a all ages question mark property about a girl who is half dragon, half human, because mom bagged herself a hot adventure man. I don't know how that entire costume... Yeah. Hi, Starth. How you doing? It's def not all ages. It has nudity. It has nudity. That's true. But, I mean, No, the statute of limitations is over. It's fine. We can say it. You know, when we were 5 years old, we were watching and enjoying City Hunter with Wild Abandon. And so our first understanding of media as a 5-year-old, as like a 5-year-old, titties on the screen, guns blazing, car crashes. That's how we were raised. This is how you get a completely morally corrupt, wonderful cat goddess of 3. That and trauma. That and, you know, a bunch of trauma. But, you know, besides the trauma, titty shows. Titty shows absolutely were foundational in establishing who we are. So they're both porn. This discussion never went anywhere. Fine. I entered Lube Talk stream. Don't worry about us, Garth. We're quickly going to get away from talking about lewd things because we're going to be playing Riichi City with family mode turned on. Obviously, we need to turn on family mode because if you didn't notice, over the weekend, Irie streamed the Riichi City tournament that we participated on. And she forgot to turn on family mode on. So that almost got her banned from Twitch. That's funny. That's always a funny little story, right? When you're almost banned from Twitch for being a little too sus. Art is when titties, and it always was, yeah. You saw some nudity before, but you saw Ninja Scroll in grade 7. That was not great. You know, we watched Ghost of the Shell in like 6th grade. Which is also probably not what you should be watching when you're in 6th grade. Again, we're probably not. It's fine. See, we edit for Anime Feminist. We are very, very established in our career as anime, manga commentator. Yeah. See, everyone respects us. And that's because we started watching titty shows at 5 years old. After school, we watched The Man Show. We're probably a mess. Don't worry about it. It's art. One of the things advertising High School of the Dead as all ages. High School of the Dead was certainly a show. I don't think that was made for kids, though. I don't think it was made for adults. I don't think it was made for anyone. I think that show Yeah, we think that show was definitely just not meant for anyone aside from whoever was vibing to it, we guess. It would never be sus. I would never accidentally stream porn. Of course not, Sash. With all those retro games that you play, none of them were porn, right? Ghost in the Shell, I can see at least. I mean, yes, but I mean, the very beginning of Ghost in the Shell, the movie, is, you know, Motoko gunning down, assassinating a politician naked using, you know, invisible camo. So, like, I don't fucking know. I feel like it's a lot. It's a lot. Anyway, you haven't seen the movie yet? Oh yeah, no. Ghost in the Shell, the original Shiro movie, or the original movie, very, very not safe for work, to be honest. Sometimes you have to make an anime for yourself to let whatever you have inside out, even if it's High School of the Dead. I don't even know what they were trying to unleash with High School of the Dead, because that shit was just... What were they trying to do? I guess Xbox energy, like Xbox 8 gamer energy. I don't fucking know. I feel like that game, that show is weirdly affiliated with like Mountain Dew energy for whatever reason. Also funny how many of the animes that aired on Toonami, going back to watch the original runs later in life, and there was a lot of not safe for work outside of the Toonami version. Yeah, no, they painted on those those swimsuits. Which, by the way, okay, so here's the thing, right? We grew up watching fucking City Hunter, where titties were just a thing. And also, like, when you're in Japan and you're like 5 years old and you're watching TV, you just see a titty. You just see titties on the screen sometime, and you just nod to yourself like, that's, I am she, them titties, you know? And it's fine. It happens. It's not the end of the world. And so when Toonami started showing, you know, all those anime with Aisha Clan in a swimsuit and everything, and I'm just sitting there going like, what the fuck? They're in a bath, and like, also we're Japanese, right? We're Japanese. We know how public baths work. You don't wear fucking swimsuits into a bath. Who the hell goes to take a bath in a swimsuit? No one, unless I guess maybe the Swedish. Do people like go into saunas, wear swimsuits, or do they go in naked? I don't do public nudity. I'm too self-conscious. Anyway, yeah, so we're watching, you know, Tenchi Muyo, all like Ryoko and Mihoshi wearing swimsuits, and we're just angry. We're angry at the screen, not because they're covering up nudity because I want to see the titties. I'm just angry. We're just angry because who the fuck goes to take a bath in hot steaming water wearing a swimsuit? And they're also ugly swimsuits. Anyway, they're like one-piece swimsuits with like, that are just kind of painted on. It's like, not doing anyone any favors here. TBH. We're very passionate about this, you can tell. Just like Brazil, sometimes there's a tit. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes there's just a tit. Also, Golgo 13 the Professional and the other anime with sex was, but, you know, Thank you for the head pats. But yeah, no, Golgo 13. Okay, we started reading Golgo 13 when we were like 14 years old. 13, 14, probably somewhere around there. We kind of got tired of Golgo 13 reading it anyway, because, well, one, we were 13 and we didn't have the mental capacity to understand complex storylines. And so all we were doing is waiting for the porn, and there wasn't enough porn for us. Okay, maybe we are a little fucked up as a child, but it's okay. We turned out okay, right? I think we turned out okay. Speaking of which, Discotheque recently released the live action film that was filmed in all places, pre-revolutionary Iran. Man, Man. You know, Iran used to have like a really good like film industry going and everything. And then, you know, Americans, well, I mean, we were kind of puppeting the states, and that was kind of a big problem there. Anyway, not getting into it. I think you just wear a towel to the sauna? Yeah, that's true. I guess a towel makes sense. I'm going to turn off my sounds. Let's see. Isn't the TV rules tighter now? Which is why new Rama doesn't have all the nudity of old Rama. But yeah, nudity is a fear-mongered, but ultra bad. I feel like Japan has kind of battened down in terms of the nudity on TV, but I think it's especially the case for children's entertainment. I think that's where they kind of really started cranking down on it. Back in like the 90s, you could get away with flashing a non-sexual tit or even a dick as long as it was like not meant to be sexual in nature. And it was like clearly not a sexual thing, right? It's like, oh, we're laughing at this person because they are butt-ass naked and we are laughing at their misfortune. That is fine to laugh at a little dick. But now everyone's kind of going like, wow, you know, we can't just have... And especially like, and this was especially the case, like non-sexualized nudity in Japan was a lot of the times oriented with children, right? Because, well, when you put a grown-ass adult's dick on the screen, yeah, that's kind of like, oh wow, that guy's got a huge dick. But like when you have just like a kid who's just naked and you just draw the tiniest micro penis, it's like, oh, that's funny. He's naked and embarrassed. But now that there's like this whole thing about like, well, you don't want to like sexualize children, and that includes like boys. It goes into this whole thing, right? And so I think they really have toned down over the years. And then also, you know, manga censors too have also gotten a lot more stringent in recent years. Partially perhaps because Shonen Jump kept going like, oh yeah, our core readership is like late elementary school to middle school and high schoolers. And then they were like, and anyway, here's a girl that's absolutely naked, covered in white goo, and here's her, and her titties are poking out. It's like, yeah, okay, I guess people can kind of get mad about that. Hi, Tara. Hello. Welcome. We are talking about wholesome things about things that should not wind up on Twitch, and why we need to play Riichi City with family mode turned on, because streamer friendly mode alone does not help anyone here. They have gotten way too liberal with the chinunus in this game. Depends on the time slot, really. They are airing Sex Island. Fair, perhaps. You know, family friendly, Riichi City. Yeah, you know what? You know what game's really friendly for the whole family? Mahjong. Mahjong is for everyone. For mom, for dad, for the kids, for grandma, for grandpa, your racist uncle, everyone. But, you know, there's not enough space at the table for your racist uncle, so, you know, don't invite him. Yeah. Oh god. Okay, so yeah, anyway, we're gonna... Okay, so we've been figuring out our schedule. We're taking a light week this week, and obviously we're gonna probably spend... Oh god! No, turn that off. Good night. Sorry, I turn on the game and it decides it needs to play update music at me. In any case, yeah, loud noises. There are some very questionable Mahjong games, though it's not all pure in Akagi. Yeah, Yeah, no. Oh, so funny story. We have been playing similarly to loving. Thank you. I am turning off. Can I turn off this music? No, I can't turn it off. This music. I need to. How do I do this? How do I? Shut up. No, shut up. I'm talking here. I'm talking on the other line. Mommy is talking. Shut up. I am turning off the audio real quick. There. Speaking of Akagi, guess who's in Riichi City? Yeah, but that event has passed and we can't get him anymore. We would roll for him, obviously. But yeah, no, so back when we were first starting to play this game, which, by the way, we started playing like age 4, probably, because our parents used to play. My parents don't play anymore, which is kind of wild. And so yeah, we have loved Mahjong since like we were little. And of course, you go to like the used game shop in Japan and you're looking for fun games that you want to pick up, and lo and behold, what do you see? It is fucking Mahjong games, right? Mahjong games for the SNES, and you're thinking, oh hell yeah, I want Mahjong games. And I take it up to the counter, and the guy at the counter just looks at it and goes to my mom's like, hey, your kid should not be buying this. It's like, oh no. And I mean, like, you know, they play Mahjong. It's like, no. This game has a bunch of titties. And I'm like, and my mom's like, oh, okay. Okay, so not this game. It's like, yeah. So instead I got stuck with Konami's Mahjong. The real Mahjong. Which was okay. You got to play against Beethoven. It wasn't as great as playing against a cute girl, but I mean, playing against Beethoven in Mahjong, pretty cool. Is there a Mahjong game without titties? Yeah, it's called Tenho. It has 0 titties whatsoever. Let's see. Okay, so anyway, I think we loaded up this other game. Maybe we can just, you know, just. What do you mean I'm missing? What do you mean I'm missing? What the fuck? Okay, hold on a sec. What is? It's because I. There we go. And then fucking. We are in scuff fever right now. We did not load any of this up. It's been a month. It's been a month. The last game we were streaming was fucking Tokyo Extreme Racer. Please forgive me. I'm just gonna turn on audio. There we go. Okay, wait. Beethoven the composer or Beethoven the dog? This is very important. The composer. We had in The Real Mahjong by Konami Entertainment, you got to play against a bunch of historical leaders throughout the years. So you could be sitting at a table playing Mahjong against Cleopatra, Abraham Lincoln, Mozart, and fucking, I don't know, Prince Shotoku from Japan. It is a wild time. Well, actually, no, that's 4 people. It would be 3 people. You would be playing against 3 people. When I was a kid, I had a collection of card games where you played against Sierra Adventure game characters. You know, honestly, that's probably a little bit more better and wholesome than half the shit that I am pulling right now. Hold on. What am I doing? I have broken everything. Okay, there we go. I need to balance my audio probably, because I probably need to lower this just a tiny bit. There we go. You know Toei Tecmo has similar historical mahjong stuff. I don't know if they made one recently, but it was at least up to PS3. Honestly, you know, they need to make that stuff. Hi, Poggers. Okay. Head pat. Thank you for the head pats. All right, so what do we got? We got the game just updated. I see. I need to get item, claim, and I guess I do things. How do I get it polished? I have to pay money. Oh my god, it's a season pass, isn't it? Fuck, they're doing season passes now. I hate this. I hate this, but also fuck. Fuck, I kind of need this shit though. Do I want to pay $10.99 for this dumb bullshit? Oh, this is predatory. That's how they get you. Yeah, you're right though. You are the cat's meow. Yes, that's true. Yes, thank you. Shit. Okay, I don't care about this one so much. Do I want to click on that? I do not want to click on that. I don't want to click on any of these. I know these two. We know these two. These two will get us banned from Twitch. We're not doing that. Okay. Also, speaking of which, did we turn on family friendly mode? No, it is off because we were not streaming this. Okay, let's see. I think that's everything that we need to have activated. Seems very horny. You have to understand, this game is a normal amount of horny. And by normal amount, I mean you have one of your starter characters is an elementary school girl whose bonded look is a bride. I know that you don't have to ever bond with her or play her, so you never have to actually see this, but I'm just saying, you know, like, no. Anyway. But there are more animal girls here. Very good animal girls. And we feel like these are beautiful. Are you telling me the gambling game with animated coochie is predatory? Wild. I know. Terrifying. And it has really good, you know, little things here. Honestly, like, you know, how could we say no to this? Aurora? Yeah, Aurora is a vampire. Very normal. You can't actually get her because she's a limited edition character. Yeah, who's really into bondage. Yeah, exactly. We're just a plural disaster, Kuroko and Shiroko. And we have even bonded with her. We have spent a lot to get to where we are today. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Click that. I'm not even looking here. I'm just getting everything I need. I'm not going to click on the friends thing because I don't know who's trying to friend me right now. Do we have... Okay, who are we rolling? Who do we got for roles, probably? Not really interested. Not really interested in her. I don't know if we're going to roll today. I mean, we could try to roll for... No. We could try to roll for her. But again, do we need her? Not really. Okay, let's see. What is this? Radiant dreams and promise. Fly high and shine bright beneath a dome where star lines and... Oh god. It's a whole thing. It's a whole fucking thing. Okay. Are we putting on our voice? Are we gonna do our voice? Okay. Huh? Me? You want me to speak? Thank you everyone for making this miracle happen for Nanako. Nanako will never forget it. As faith and glory converge. That's so fast! My liege, is this modern ninja training meant for me? Those who pry into destiny often let others decide it. Truly strange things happen on Azuria. I can feel the fluttermoans gathering. There is bound to be an exciting experience. Hey, a Brown here. Hi everyone. Please cheer me on with all your energy. Turn sighs into shouts and tears into salt that rims the glass. Allow me to offer you the finest drink of all. So, this is how dazzling the light on the stage really is. Who will rise to the next... show your support! Okay, whatever. Well, how much longer do I have to stand? I love her! This is the perfect girl for this. This is honestly the perfect girl for this. Everyone else is just fucking horny for everyone else. No, we're going for our... What is this? What is this bullshit? What is this bullshit? No, absolutely. Really? Really? Fucking 18th? That's fucking rude. No. You know, it should be Marin, who's 15th. We're going for... Damn. Okay, it's currency. Got it. I gotta play harder. It's a popularity contest bound with how good you are at Mahjong, I guess. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Okay. Wow, there's so much. There is so much to do. There is so much. Jesus. What? Okay. You vote with your wallet. It's true. Am I gonna regret clicking on some of these things? I feel like I'm gonna regret clicking on some of these things. I'm just doing what needs to be done for the dailies real quick. Okay. Well, we'll do this real quick. We'll just do a Yaku quiz. Show you that we know our stuff. Prove that we can play this game. That's all it takes, really. You know, we could like actually attempt to make top 100, which is not that hard. It would just take 4 games to get to the top 100. If we can get it right. Appreciate the education. Well, if you can watch that fast. Is there a Ryaku? Yes. It's the west tiles right here. Is there? Yes, it's an Itsu right here. It's a straight with the pairs being the ones. Tanyao, no, there's south. Tanyao, no, there's ones. See, I almost said yes, but there's ones here, so it's not a Tanyao. Okay, what is this? Sananko. Because it's 3 triplets melded inside. What does this contain? Ipeiko, Ryanpeiko, because it's 2. Let's see. And then Shokudojun, 453, 453, 453, 455. There you go. 345, 345, 345. Okay. San Shukudoko, so 4444. Shit. They got it faster than me. None of these are 3 to 6. Is Honitsu no? Itsu closed, yes. Chi Toitsu, yes. These two are the 2 Hanyakus in this mix. Okay, well, how much is this worth? It is a Tanyao with 1 Dora, 2 Han. Come on. Alright, this is 5, 8, 9, 10. And do we have... Nope, it's just 10, I think. No, it might have been 11. It might have been 11, actually. Anyway, we got 5. We won. It's that easy. Playing Mahjong is that easy. If you really, really wanted to, you can just do that. You get little free points. And you walk away. Anyway, let's play actual games. Thank you for the head pats. Let's see. We've been flirting with ranking up, and we keep not ranking up. And we're streaming, so let's do a Hanchan 4-player. Which is actually a really bad idea, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh no. Are we connected? Great, we are connected. Let's see. Throw the north because we do not need that north. Okay, so we have 2, 5, 8, 2, 3, 4, 8, or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 8, and dragon tiles. You are appreciating. Thank you so much. So yeah, we played a Mahjong tournament this weekend. It went terribly. But whatever. We're Mahjong pilled right now. Oh, I guess North is AFK. That's fair. I would be AFK too. Okay, past that. 6, 7, 8. Cool. Probably our... Oh, Toho's back. Great. Okay, I'm probably gonna... Not gonna... Oh, I don't want this 9. Don't want this 9, but we'll keep it in hand just in case we need it. The worst case scenario is we get a 7, and it destroys our Tanyao, but it's okay, it's fine. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. The 2 goes out. The 8 can also go. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Ideally, we get a pair of 5s. And that second pair will be a red 5. That is our ultimate goal in life, but that is highly unlikely. We throw our white tile, white dragon, because it's useless. Okay, let's see. Oh, 6. We needed that. Let's throw the 8. We could, on the other hand, wait for a 4 or 6 and throw the 9 and wait for a 5 and a third 8. We could also, on the other hand, do something really funny. We could be waiting on a 7-8 to make this into a straight, drop the 8, and wait for the double pair of Dora. That's really getting to that point of like, you're kind of getting greedy here. What are you doing? And you're right. And that is why we're going to keep the 7 as a safety, just in case we can score off the 6. We can't pawn that. That's going to ruin. That's going to ruin us. Okay. It's increasingly becoming apparent that it could... The funny thing could happen. The really funny thing could happen. We might even hit Tempai. And it will ruin us. But it's fine. So if you kept that 2, would that have changed anything? No, not really. No, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this and not win the round. And hey, if we had thrown that 4, we would have dealt in. So, see, that was very smart playing on our hand, on our part. That person was already in Tempai, and therefore, throwing that 4 would have doomed us. And we didn't. We didn't. See, that is game sense right there. Did we know that? No. That was just straight up dumb luck. It's fine. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're throwing this 8. We're gonna throw this 3 next. We might also throw... in east or south if... Oh, we'll throw 3 first, and then we'll throw these 2. If nothing materializes. Well, for sure we're throwing the south now. Of course. Probably should have started throwing out the east and south. Of course. So we're in danger of Furiten now. But it's fine. Isn't that what half the game is? Being in Furiten? Okay, we don't need the green dragon. We don't need the 1. Surely something will materialize. Give me the tiles I need. Preferably the 8 pin so that I don't have to be in Furiten anymore. The funniest thing would be for me to be in Furiten based on the very first tile that we threw this entire round. That would be really funny and poor form, proving that we are actually bad at this game. But it's fine. It's called Game Sense, which probably sounds like something that Microsoft cooked up, but it's not. Throw the 9. I'm gonna keep the 2 here, just in case the 3 shows up and we can throw out this 9. So now we're waiting on a 3 or 8 in a very fucky 2-sided wait. Let's see. Let's see. Is someone gonna pawn that? It is the white dragon. Ah, you're just like that, aren't you? I see. Did you step away to the bathroom? Were you like, I'm Tenpai. I'm just gonna auto discard until I can, until I come back from the bathroom. Okay, throw out the south since we are no longer south or anything for that matter. Okay, pair of 1s, pair of 2s, pair of 3s, pair of... There's a lot of pairs here. Let's throw this 5. And then we'll see if we want to keep this white dragon. The white dragon could come in handy. Okay, a triple of 8s. This might be the time to throw that out. Do I want to break this? No. Probably should have thrown the 9, actually. 9 was probably a little bit more of the loner piece here. The 2 could come into play if we do a 1, 2, 3. We can trade out for a 7 for the 8s. Aha. Let's see. You know what? No, we're keeping the pair of 2s as is. Even though we do see a 1 here. Then again, we just saw that the 2 is the 3 is the Dora, so we should have probably kept that 2, actually. We're very smart. We were paying attention. We make these realizations after we throw the tiles. A great time to realize the foolhardy mistakes that we're making every time we play this game. And also getting that second 9. Lovely. We could have been in Tenpai, but we're not. Isn't it great? Isn't this game great? Okay. No, that's not what's supposed to happen. That's not what's supposed to happen. Just skip my turn completely. That's not nice. Okay. We are Ishan 10 for Suanko. and potential, and at least maybe a Sanako. If we can get a Suanko, that would be great. That would be really funny. And, you know, everyone would smile. Call it really funny. I'll let this happen. I'll let this happen if it happens. It's hilarious. The odds of drawing the last 1 or 9 are pretty low. But the odds of them throwing the last 1 or 9 are much higher. Come on. Come on. Throw me my tile. You don't have to think very hard.
No.
That is the last tile you should have been thrown. Absolute garbage. Wrong, wrong, wrong. How dare you? That was... You're not the star of the fucking show here. You were AFK last round. You are a terrible player. No one likes you. Your mom is ashamed of you for playing Mahjong. Does your mother know that? Me... Hi again. How are you? Okay, let's throw this west and let's throw this south. And, yeah, I guess everyone's like, fuck you. The north isn't coming out either. That's fine. Hi, you're okay. LOL. Fine. Thank you. Great. Great to hear. Lovely to hear. We just had a Yakuman crushed in front of us, which is fine, I guess. Yeah, that's gone. That's gone. Let's see. We probably should get rid of the one. The one, so, and man, these are some garbage spreads. We should probably throw the east. Minor Mahjong crash out. That was just poor luck. Yeah, that's true. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll get it back the next round. We're gonna make up double. We're gonna have like a double Yakuman. We're gonna be a Tanki. We're gonna do a Suanko Tanki next, okay? Alright, so 7-8. We can maybe throw the 9 out. Trade out for something a little bit more easy to score off of eventually. Who knows? Might even just get rid of the 2 and the 8s here and just bank on something coming in for the 5. Let's see. I'm only going to be in for a bit, but you wanted to say hi. Well, welcome. Thank you for coming. We have not been streaming for about a month, so glad you could come in, catch the stream. We are back. We might have a longer stream on Friday? Yeah, probably like Friday after Thanksgiving and all that, where we're going to talk about our trip to Palm Springs and do a little slideshow. And then over the weekend, we might actually play one of the games that we're meaning to play, like actually devote ourselves. Ah, yes, the fried day. Yes, exactly. After you are sick and tired of turkey, you just fry it up in a batter and serve it up on a sandwich. That's why it's called Fried Day, or fried egg. Blah, 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 to no. So, okay. Ideally, we don't get like I mean, we want the triplets would be nice, but if we get the triplets, I would like to get the 6 so. Oh. Okay. Okay. I guess we can do that. You know what would be really funny if we got a second 5 here? Got a second 5, a third 5, and maybe like maybe 3 5s on for all of them. A Sanshoku Doko would be really funny. Could we get like a Sanshoku Doko? Heading out. All right. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a good night. Okay. Hmm. I think this is the ticket.
反撃を始めよう。
The 9 was tempting, but 3 of them are already out. That's gonna be a troublesome thing to deal with. We do have ads coming up. Unfortunately, we are way too early in the game that I don't think snoozing it will get us to the end. We're going to just take that run, and we're going to also start that ad as scheduled
赤ドラ1
and just deal. We're just gonna have to deal. To be honest, you hope someone brings sweet potato pie with marshmallow cream. You prefer sweet potato pie over pumpkin pie wholeheartedly. That is fair. You know what's sweet potato with the mushrooms, that stuff's pretty good. I don't know if we're fans of pumpkin pie. It's okay. Hi Jawburst! Welcome. You just made it right on time for some ads. You missed these streams? Aw, thank you. Appreciate it. We are sorry that we have been away for so long. We have been in the mental gutter for a good long month. but we're back now. For real. For serious. We say so. Until we go on another month-long hiatus. But, you know, whatever. You had sweet potato pie for the first time in college, and it tasted way better than pumpkin, and the marshmallow cream really boosted. That sounds nice. Yeah, that sounds lovely. Do not apologize. We all need time to ourselves. You know. Well, the good news is, so Thursday. Oh, you're probably in that ad now. Nope. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Oh. Okay. Wild. Throwing every fucking Dora. It's fine. I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to deal with it anymore. See, it's not even my problem anymore. You should make chocolate meringue pie this week. You forgot to make it during Canadian Thanksgiving up here. Aw, yeah. Chocolate meringue pie sounds lovely. By the way, did you hear about the key lime pie based fucking Taco Bell Baja Blast pie? Absolutely rancid. Oh, it's terrible. But anyway, you should try it. Just got hit with an ad, so whatever you're saying, I did not get. Exactly. You saw, yeah, from me. Yeah, exactly. Of course you do. It's our brand. We ate it. We made a whole deal of it. So yeah, no. Don't ever give in to capitalism. It's a terrible habit. Would not recommend. In any case, we're just trying to kill time, you know, do away with 1 more minute so that people can come back from ads, and then we can go back to ship posting, because otherwise we're pretty much fucking, you know, pulling shit out of our ass. 1 more minute though. Dang, I got a Taco Bell ad and the burritos look tasty. You know, their burritos aren't half bad. Taco Bell burritos, pretty good. Taco Bell key lime pie that's flavored like Baja Blast, I don't fucking know. I'm still in the ad break, but I'm craving burritos now. You know, those ads are absolutely doing their job. So you know what? Taco Bell, if you're listening to me, we bought ourselves one of your Baja Blast key lime pies, and now one of my esteemed members of chat are entranced with getting a burrito. Taco Bell should sponsor us, and we could be a taco cat. The Nacho Grande box needs to be a permanent item. Yeah, you're right. I I went to Taco Bell at Anime NYC and that shit slapped. Fair. Yeah, we just feel that there is much to be said in terms of Taco Bell being a very okay source of food for a lot of people. And it is just somebody's weakness to spice. If you're making fun of Taco Bell and saying that you're gonna get the runs, because honestly, I think other places are much more likely to destroy your stomach. You had to look up if you have Taco Bell up there. I think Canada has a few locations at least. Taco Bell also has great hot sauce and chipotle sauce. Yeah. Taco Bell is the old reliable. You have to be too white to die from it. Ad break dropped us at the end of the round. No worries. So anyway, where were we? We were talking about right. We like pumpkin pie, right? There's nothing wrong with pumpkin pie per se. We enjoy it. But also we feel like, I don't know, we just wish it wasn't so cinnamony. You know what I mean? Like, it's nice, but I feel like it could have done a much better job. To be honest, there's a lot of genuine Mexican restaurants in your area, but you prefer Taco Bell over some over some of them, which is probably blasphemous to say, but you don't care. Oh, like, okay, so we have a taqueria nearby. This is getting to become a meme hand. It's really funny. We'll see how this goes. Speaking of change, Chili's is amazing now. We have not had Chili's in fucking 5 ever, so we do not know what's going on with Chili's. We hope that it is good though. In any case, yeah. So, how to put it? Like, we like pumpkin pie. There's nothing wrong with it, but I think growing up, we kept getting those giant ass Costco pumpkin pies. They're like $4 and they're the size of a truck hubcap. And they taste okay. They're just okay. And it's fine, right? It's fine to have an okay amount of pumpkin pie, you know, an okay pumpkin pie. It's fine to have it, especially like you're like in a party or something, and you're just like, whatever, it's fine. But then you have a small family, and you get a pumpkin pie from Costco, and suddenly it's like pumpkin pie every fucking dessert for like 2 weeks running. And that's when you start realizing you don't like pumpkin pie that much anymore. And that's how we had a sort of a falling out with pumpkin pie over the years. It just doesn't work anymore. Anyway, the triple dipper is great stuff. Want to try those Chipotle mozzarella sticks? Excuse me? That sounds really fucking good though. Chili's triple dipper is great, but I wish there was some vegetables in the sliders. Next time I go, let's see. Last time I got the triple dipper, I asked for pickles to put in my sliders. Yeah, okay, it's like, that's the other thing, right? When you get like a really like a meat lovers triple X double bypass cheeseburger. It's like, yeah, sure, but like the tomato and lettuce and onions, well, okay, they usually put onions in to the meat lover shit, but like the tomatoes and lettuce really helps break up the taste of the meatiness. And unless you're like actively trying to eat a cake of meat, it's not gonna kill you. It's not gonna kill you to have a little something extra as a treat, you know? We're not even paying attention to the game. We're just playing and talking about food right now. But it's fine. We're still shaping this game up. You like the burgers? Okay. They aren't for everyone. See, like, I mean, it's fine. We do. Okay, this is a bad thing to throw. It's probably gonna get us killed. See, we told you. We were just talking about it. We're like, oh, this is a bad thing to throw. But whatever. We're talking about food right now. Okay, now we care about it. This was a terrible mistake. We're probably in second or third now. Or, well, we were in second. We're probably in third, at least fourth. Or maybe fourth. Third place. Wonderful. Great. This is what we get for talking about sliders. Anyway. You wish the buns weren't so doughy? I kind of like doughy buns. We like the Fuddruckers buns. Like, they're just so big and round and warm. We like those buns. Thank you for head pats. Cake of meat. I like this term. Yeah. No, like, so our frame of reference is, if you've ever had Jack in the Box, like ultimate cheeseburgers, those are a fucking cake of meat. It's just 2 pieces of bread holding together a giant brick of meat. Probably fine. Probably okay if you really fucking love meat and you can work it off. Unfortunately, I feel like not everyone has the metabolism to do so. So eating one feels like it is an affront to your arteries. It is bad for you. You are going to die. And you're just gonna have to deal with it. You're missing Tex-Mex food? Yeah, well, it's okay. You will find your way back someday. Maybe one day they will build a nice place up there. And it won't be so bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, we're gonna Dama this because I want that Ipeco. Got there by accident. But let's see, Applebee's is okay. I did finally make it to the all you can eat riblet special this year. I normally miss it. You also watched Samurai Champloo on your computer as you were eating it. Lovely. Our memory of eating random things and enjoying ourselves is going to the Applebee's when they were having the 2-for-1 margarita special, and me looking at the waitress and just with all sincerity just going, I am double fisting it. That is what we literally said. Like, 2 margaritas, I'm double fisting it. And everyone just looks at me at the table and goes like, excuse me, what the hell did you fucking say, Chiaki? I'm like, you heard me. And then we realized what we were saying. And we got embarrassed. You're living your best life. Exactly. Exactly. Oh boy, this is terrifying. Anyway, I guess we should pay attention to what we're doing here. If we get a second 8, that would be great, but I don't think we're going to get that second 8. No. That 5 is going to get you killed. The good news is, there is no good news. I'm still in 3rd place. I'm still going to lose. I need to be in 2nd place. First place needs to get going and gang up on 2nd place so that they drop below me. And meanwhile, 4th place is in 1,000 points. So anything... Wait, no, this is the last round. Any which way. We're so fucked. We are so fucked, chat. It's so over, chat. While we were enjoying ourselves, discussing the finer points of fast food, we have realized that we have played ourselves. It's fine. It's fine. We had an enjoyable time. That's what matters, right? Right, chat? That's what matters. We got 2 Dora in our, we got 3 Dora in our hands. That's all that matters to us. We don't want that. We don't want this. I mean, do we want these double norths? No, not really. Not really. We don't want these double norths. We want to get rid of them. But we're gonna, the triple north. Okay, fine. We'll keep the triple norths. Do we want this pair of 5s? Who knows? We would prefer like a pair of like greens. Can we get like 2 more greens here? And then we can, I don't know, fucking, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Let's see, on the subject of fast food, I've got one thing to say on the hot honey trend. Most hot honey items have too much hot and not enough honey. You know, I can kind of understand that. I feel like I haven't had enough hot honey stuff to really have a burning opinion of it. But I will say that a lot of people sell their products without actually thinking about the implications of how food it is, you know? Anyway, that was a terrible thing to throw. We kind of knew it was a bad idea, but we were more interested in talking about hot honey at this moment. What are our thoughts on Panda Express? Panda Express isn't bad. Panda Express is what really popularized and probably made Chinese food a little bit more accessible. Aside from American, I mean like American Chinese food is already pretty accessible. It's been like engineered for like decades to be suitable to the American palate. At the same time, it's, you know, it's fine. It started out as a small business, small Asian American business. It's fine. I feel like there's a lot of things to be said. We don't like their fried rice. Their fried rice is really like, eh. But what? Okay, that fucking sucked. Okay, let's see. Recycle 1 gift. All right, we'll recycle this gift right here. And we'll clean this weekly report. Alright, let's see. You want to try Pan Express someday? Does not exist in... Oh, got bumped off. Hello? Hello? Can we please scroll up? Thank you. You want to try Pan Express someday? Does not exist in Brazil. Skia is not nice, however. Japanese fast food kicks ass. You know, Skia's okay. Skia's all right. Honestly, okay, yeah. You know what? We'll say this. Skia's probably one of the best fast food places in Japan. After Moss. Moss Burger is probably my favorite. And then, yeah, Panda Express probably ranks below Skia in terms of quality, but Panda Express also is just... Are you looking to stuff your face full of carbs and a meat and some vegetables? All right, go to Panda Express, you know? Every time you've had hot honey items, I've tasted 0 honey flavor at all. I feel like I usually kind of get a little bit of honey, but maybe, I don't know, maybe we're weird. Chinese buffets are a huge thing here. No, Chinese buffets are nice. There's a number of them around here. I feel like we've stopped going to buffets mostly because we stopped eating too much. We've actually like gradually cut down on how much we eat. We used to be like a huge like eater. We could honestly compete in food fights, but we stopped. We stopped and we started getting a little more dainty in our appetite. We're still like part of the clean plate club though. So if you offer us a dish, we're gonna try to finish it. Because we don't like wasting food and we don't like taking home food either. Still remember once ordering hot honey wings and just getting frustrated and pouring honey onto them. Lovely. That's... Honestly, we'll just stick with the traditional sauces. We don't want to be too adventurous. I mean, like, being adventurous is fine. If we don't like it, we don't actually, like, look at hot honey and think, like, oh, we want honey. We want hot honey. No, we're just like, hot honey, all right, sure, let me try it. Do I like it? No. Do I like it? Yes. I'll either have more or less, depending. Anyway, yeah. Panda Express chow mein. Chow mein's okay, especially when you mix it with one of their proteins. The thing about Panda Express's menu is that it's designed to be a medley with, like, the carbs are supposed to be a medley with one of the proteins. So just their, their fried rice is bland and almost completely devoid of any character. Also, it's incredibly, like, I mean, as fried rice should be, completely just flaky. So you're just kind of sitting there going like, how am I supposed to eat this? And you're trying to spoon it up with some sauce. And that's the only way to eat it. Not the most pleasant experience. And then the chow mein is better. The chow mein is better, but it's also like bland. And that is our biggest complaint with Panda Express. It's just that their carbs are incredibly bland with the assumption that you're going to be eating it with a sauce, one of the sauce-heavy proteins, which naturally happens when you order a meal with them. And it's not flavored so that it will go with anything you order, right? Like, oh, you want broccoli beef? It goes with the chow mein. Oh, you want the, General Tso's chicken? It goes with the fried rice. It naturally just works because you're not having to deal with its own distinct flavors. But it backfires when the thing itself has no character at all. And you're just kind of sitting there going like, why am I eating this at all? I could just be having more protein. What are my thoughts on the Chinatown in San Francisco that had some of the best Chinese food you've ever had? So, San Francisco's by the way, did you know that San Francisco's Chinatown is the originator of all American Chinese food? It's true. So, back like at the turn of the century, turn of the 20th century, end of 19th century, when Chinatown was kind of coming to its heyday, that's where chop suey was invented. Chop suey being basically white people Chinese food. That was the very first start of, okay, these guailos gotta get something to eat, I guess. They keep asking for it, so whatever, it's fine. And they think it's Chinese food. But after the Cultural Revolution, so like, I don't know, like late 60s or so, I believe, like mid to late 60s or so, there was a refugee from China who moved to Chinatown, and she used to be like a sort of she was pretty rich, and her thing was, her house was rich enough to have cooks, right? She had like a cook from Szechuan and another cook from Mandarin. And considering those two different cultures and two different styles of cooking, she grew up liking both. And that's why we have these, the hotter Szechuan, cuisine that a lot of people have in terms of like the hotter orange chicken and what do you call it, chili pepper beef and all that kind of stuff. That is all from that region. And then we have the sweeter stuff, right? That's Mandarin cuisine. And this woman basically came to San Francisco as a refugee, but was like with like still a little money because she's still like rich, and was like, hey, you know what I miss living in America? Competent Chinese food. Competent food from my childhood. So she went out and, found some cooks who basically made, Szechuan and Mandarin styled foods. And she kind of mashed them together in her own restaurant and said, "This is the food I like. It's both sweet and hot." And that became, what was it? I think it's called the Jade Cafe. I think that's the Jade Cafe. I can't remember if that was it. Other places, there were other restaurants like the Empress of China and all that, but they weren't really the originator. I think it was Jade Cafe, which is the very original Chinese restaurant as Americans mostly know it. So this is the place where you get, broccoli beef, beef with snow peas, sweet and sour pork, orange chicken, like all that kind of stuff that when you think of like the most generic Chinese food, this person basically said, "I'm combining these two cuisines and creating and making it so that Americans will pay me for it." And then because of how successful it was, all the other like Chinese diaspora folks, people who have either worked for this restaurant or people who saw this restaurant went like, "Shit, I'm from Szechuan. I can make this," and they opened their own restaurants. Right? That's how you have that's how a bunch of Chinese restaurants kind of proliferated in the United States. Yep, that's basically food history. How do we know this? We just basically live around here, and we actually knew our family worked with the owner of the Empress of China. So we actually have a number of neckties from the Empress of China's owner's collection after he passed away. Very skinny ties. Loved his taste in ties. So we kind of inherited his collection. Woo. We don't wear ties anymore though, which is a shame. We should wear more ties. We should wear more neckties. We don't have any reason to wear them. None of our tops have necktie space anymore, but like, fuck, we have a giant collection of vintage ties and we wish we could wear them more often. A woo. Let's see. And then let's see. Your local Chinese buffet beats Panda Express any day, to be honest, but I've been going there since I was a baby. Yeah, I mean, generally, if you have access to any other competent Chinese food, it will beat out Panda Express any day. Panda Express is good because it is fast and cheap. And, it's consistent, right? You're in a new town, you don't know where you're going. Hey, if the Panda Express is there, you at least know you won't get food poisoning. Just the same as going to your very local Taco Bell. Or, your any sort of Taco Bell. Meanwhile, if you go to like the wrong Kentucky Fried Chicken, you're gonna be like, "Oh shit, that oil was not changed. You're dying." And especially if you're on like on a long car trip, you're gonna be dying and miserable in the car. So, choices can be made. There's also like a Mongolian grill in your play area where you like oh yeah, the Mongolian barbecue places. Those kind of got popular like early 2000s, we feel, and then they kind of just kept becoming a thing, and now it's kind of ubiquitous in mall food courts, I guess. They're all right. They're fun. Let's see, also about Panda Express, and I'm pretty sure there's one here, probably. We wouldn't be surprised. Oh, wow. Haven't seen one in Sao Paulo. Enjoyed the food history. Yeah. Just do like the characters on the screen and Paiser. No, we're not. Thank you for the head pat. We're not Paisering the necktie. What the fuck is wrong with you? There's an old Chinese man who runs the local Chinese food restaurant. It's been around longer than I have. You know what really sucks? We had our local Chinese restaurant that was really good. We grew up getting used to that taste, and they closed because they were in business for like 30-40 years, to the point where we could literally call them, and the owner would pick up, and we have caller ID blocked on our phone, so they wouldn't know that it's us. Like, they would just answer a call that says like caller on a, unknown caller, and we'd start talking, and they'd be like, "Oh, hello, how you doing?" And we just when our parent, like Mama Cat and I would like talk about getting it from them, we'd just be like, we wouldn't say like, "Oh, let's go get that restaurant." We'd just be like, "Hey, wanna call up? Oh, hello," and we'd understand. We called it the "oh, hello" instead of anything else. That is what it is to us. And honestly, beautiful place, wonderful place. Cannot do any wrong. Man, just buy a sleeveless button-up top for wearing the neckties. I feel like you brought a sleeveless button-up. Honestly, we do have one of those. We were actually thinking about investing in some more clothes, because we actually mostly stopped buying clothes since the pandemic began. Not for any other reason than we just simply stopped going outside. So we're like, we don't need professional clothes. And then now that we're suddenly like expected to attend public outings, we're like constantly looking in our closet, and we're like, man, we just wore this dress to the last thing that we went to, and now we're going to another thing wearing the same exact dress. I wonder if people are going to judge us. And so that's the reason why we were thinking, oh, maybe perhaps we should probably get some additional clothes that is not just this. And that way we don't like absolutely act like we only have one dress in our repertoire, which is, kind of true, but also not totally true, because we do have two dresses. It's just that one of the dresses is a literal black dress, and the black dress we feel is reserved for special occasions, and we never have a special enough occasion to wear the black dress, because it's like a fucking gown. And unless we're like really gonna be in a fancy, unless it's a wedding, we wouldn't wear it. Which, I mean, okay, fair. I know that the ladies at the local Chinese recognize you and your family. They're supposed to upcharge for overstuffed to go plates, but they usually waive the charge for us since we've been going for many years. Yeah, exactly. See, that's the good stuff. Our local place, before it closed, I mean, the guy was getting older and, was kind of slipping for sure. So like we had a solid understanding of each other. We, our families both ran small businesses. His daughter and I are about the same age. We were never friends, but like we're about the same age, I think. Or maybe he had a son. I never, like, we didn't know each other, but I know his kids are about the same age as us. In any case, yeah, so like we had an understanding of each other, to the point where so he once accidentally dropped a literal fucking band-aid in our food, and we found it in the food, and we were like, that's a fucking band-aid. And we just kind of sat there and just said, you know what, no, it's fine. We trust this guy. This wasn't like meant to be a slight or anything. That's a bullshit hand. Anyway, And we just went like, okay, sure. We'll go with this. We'll go with this. And it turns out, yeah, like we ate free. We ate free like maybe one or two meals after that because we're like, it's fine, don't worry. And then he's like, no, this is on me. And I'm like, please stop giving us free food. You're gonna go to bed? Alrighty, thank you so much for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed yourself. We barely played any Mahjong. We instead just talked about Taco Bell and Panda Express. But hopefully you're not going to sleep hungry. It's okay, the Band-Aid was boiled. It was cooked. It was thoroughly cooked in a black bean sauce. It was a great way to transfer the juices of the tofu in yeah, no, for sure it was fine. It was not fine, but you know, we say it's fine. You should probably head to bed, but have fun with the rest of the stream. Looking forward to possibly seeing more. Yes, so definitely planning to do a timed and planned stream on Friday, hopefully. Might even start a little earlier. And this is not what we want to throw. That's what we want to throw. And we'll talk about our trip to Palm Springs. It's going to be fun. We're going to show pictures. We hug the cactus. You're not going to see me hug the cactus because obviously that would be immersion breaking and terrible. We don't do that here. But we're fun. You know what's really funny? Every time we throw a tile that's bad, we just like glance at it and it's like, that's probably bad to throw, but we're talking right now, so we're going to throw it anyway. And then we get fucking hit with a Baima. What the fuck? Black Friday stream. Yes, it is going to be a Black and a Palm Springs visit. Nice. Yeah, Palm Springs is fun. Black Friday stream. Yeah, exactly. If you don't want to be shopping, you can instead of enjoying the grandeurs of capitalism in this hellscape, you can come to my anti-capitalist stream and get it for free. Oh baby, we do this for free. Right. And thank you for a head pass. Hi Jack. Hope you're doing well. This is not looking good. Let's see, so we have a 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 5, and a 1, 1, and a 9. Okay, we're pretty set. We're pretty set. We can go back to chatting. We can just go back to yapping. Oh, you must be hopping away yourself, but it was nice to see us. Ah woo, ah woo, ah woo. Ah woo. Yep. Say, you know, good night again. We appreciate you very much so. Okay. So, as we were not looking away, we finally, you know, and now that everyone's like, who was chatting is starting to leave, we are suddenly realizing that, oh shit. There are things being thrown. We have made decisions with our hand without thinking about it. We were on autopilot. This is us on autopilot getting a Chinitsu. As one does, you know? It's fine though. Spin.
Oh.
Let's see. Does this improve our weight at all? It kinda does. I think it does. We're gonna say it does. I'm gonna laugh. So if we get a pawn off, that's actually gonna screw us. So we can't pawn it anyway. In any case, we lost. How dare you insult me with an inferior hand like that? What a garbage situation this is. Okay, anyway. Moving right along as we keep yapping. What were we thinking of? Our brain has frozen momentarily. You know what? Fuck you. Riichi on a chi toy with the west wind. The west wind is most likely to come out because no one actually cares about the west wind. No Dora. Oh, and also the west wind is the Dora indicator. So if anyone grabs it, it is coming out. That's probably a bad thing to throw. Anyway, yeah, so palm screens is fun. That'll be fun. I hate this game. You can actually call it this. Fuck this game. I know we're not concentrating and playing this game, but also I feel like we're making good decisions, right? We're not like just making shit up as we go. We're still playing in a somewhat competent manner, which, I mean, yes, we're not playing at the highest caliber that we should be, given the fact that we are in the sunroom, but also, please, for the love of God, give me something here. We just lost a tournament. We feel like, you know, we should be given a little points as a treat. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna throw... What else are we gonna throw? We're gonna keep trying to load up our points. We don't need that 9. It's useless to us. So many things to consider. You know what? Yeah, sure. I don't want you. You're not important to me anymore. Go away. Okay. In any case, what else were we talking about? I guess we were just kind of vibing through, talking about all our different various food choices. As far as like, you know, fast food goes, yeah, mostly food. Food is always good to talk about. It's one of the most important things in life, you know. You can't go without food. So you have to learn how to eat good food. Which is tough sometimes. I see. That's not great. Well, that's probably gonna screw us. That's probably, yep, 6,000 points. I don't think... Did we have 6,900? Cool, so we can no longer even commit Riichi. Let's get serious for a moment. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we could do it straight here. We have double south in the pocket. We don't need this east. We'll go back to talking about food in just a moment. We are keeping this Dora no matter what. That is going to be our crutch. And we are going to start whittling away. 4, 5, 6. Perfect. No. We are keeping that east as a matter of just us refusing to yield. Okay. And yes, I confirmed there was a Panda Express over here. Ah, lovely. The fried rice was a subpar. Yeah, the fried rice, no matter where you go for Panda Express, they're always going to be a little subpar because their whole operation is subpar fried rice. That is what they live and die on. Which, honestly, I feel like they can do better. But it's fine. Please, for the love of God, give me a south. Give me a pocket uncle of south, or give me a pocket. You know what? I'll take that and throw this. And now we are tempai for a single tile, which is unfortunately a limited resource, but the odds of it popping out are pretty high. And we'll be able... That was probably not what we wanted to throw. Yep. It was something people wanted. The 3 would have been probably been the better thing to throw. The 4 here, a little bit more dangerous. We're going to throw the 1. It doesn't change anything. The 1 is safer. The 9 is super safe. Somebody will throw that. Thank you. Fuck you. Lose first place. Get the hell out of my life. That is 4 Dora, south, 5, 6, Haneman. It is not going to be enough to do anything aside from bump that guy into second place. Good thing we're in south too. Okay. Now that we're back from the brink of destruction, we can talk about fast food again. Can we talk about Jack in the Box? Hello! Hi, Neely. How are you? Welcome, welcome. What were you playing? Let's see if I can quickly do this. Shout out. Melee. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Melee. Was playing modded Celeste. Oh, like, okay, what were some of your mods? Hope you had fun. Just ask me, you know? Yes, please provide a lovely shout out to the lovely Melee. Hoping you had fun, enjoyed yourself. Wow. It's a mod map collab called Strawberry Jam. Oh, interesting. That sounds lovely. Let's see. Oh, this is... Yeah, we'll do that. Although, of course, I have a couple aesthetic mods. Oh yeah? What's your aesthetic mod? Hello, Smaman! Smajong Raid. Welcome, welcome. I am going to assume that you were playing Mahjong. This is a Riichi. Yeah, it's a pretty good Riichi. You were playing Riichi City as well. Welcome. Hope your games were pretty good. Our games have been garbage because we've been talking about fast food this entire time and not paying attention to anything. But we are now beating back this Akagi player because they have insulted our family, insulted our cow. Hoping you had a lovely set of games. Wondering if you were in one of our games and secretly trouncing us, but it's fine. Not so much the Teenage challenge afterwards. Ah, yes, the Teenage challenges are always a thing. We feel like we can never actually identify it very, fast enough. Especially with the fact that they're using the Manzu. The Manzu are just not designed to be read normally. Anyway, the biggest aesthetic mod is called... Hold on. 2, 3, 5, 6, 6, 8, 8, 9... Nope. Yep. It's time to get rid of that. Is Cataline. Mostly just gives her ears and a tail. That sounds lovely. That sounds wonderful. Let's see. Have a... Well, yeah. That was probably not a good throw. Probably should have thrown the 9 here, actually. But that's fine. We're going to throw the 9 here now. Normal play with So over here. Ah, I see. Can you change that? I never really realized that. We don't pay attention to things. We just play them as they come, and then we complain about them. And then later people tell us, no, Chiaki, you can do things with that. And we're like, what the fuck? Since when? They're like, yes, since the very beginning. We're like, what the fuck? Anyway. Let's do that. Let's do that. We're gonna pray. I don't know what we're doing here. What are we doing here? This is all terrible. If we get like an encore here, that would be great, but who knows. Although you might get the HRT refills mod, dash crystals replaced with E and prog pills. Lovely. That sounds hilarious. Wonderful. You know, that reminds us of the old Beyblade Pixels map that they made, which was for ponycorns, where everything got replaced. You know, Beyblade Pixels being an incredibly bloody game, replacing everything with basically cute pony aesthetic. Did we just fuck ourselves? We fucked ourselves. We're in Footy 10. Whatever. I don't fucking care. We're gonna... There's our 9. We can't use that 9. What are you doing throwing that 9? We don't need that 9 anyway. We just need to draw a 6. We got one more chance at drawing a 6. Is it gonna happen? Honestly, we weren't even... Yeah, just as planned. Fuck you. Fuck you. We're good at this game. Clip that. Getting ready to hold the teens bracket tournament. Wow, cool. That sounds fun. Hope you have a good time with that. Oh, look, we're in second place now. This is what happens when we start paying attention. If only one could do a tone shift like that in Celeste. Like, I think it just needs to be a very, very extensive mod. But that's basically just redoing the game from the ground up at that point. So, yes, that, you know, it would be a little bit harder. I've never seen something like this in my life. Well, don't worry. When you play with me, you see the most bullshit things happen because we get main character energy luck. It's not like it's good luck. It's hilarious luck. Right? It has to be the worst kind of luck because like only things that give us main character energy works. At the same time, we are dealing with whatever the fuck this is. It's already mostly cute with spooky section, chapter 5. We used to play. We used to play Celeste, and we wanted to get better at Celeste. I think the biggest challenge for us in terms of Celeste was we wound up getting 69 deaths. No, it wasn't 69 deaths. We got 420 deaths. And we decided no more. The game is perfect. We should have thrown the other 3 and 4. This is something we shouldn't be throwing, but we're going to throw anyway. We're committed to the bit. And we're going to pon that, deny the Ipatsu, go in Tempai. Yeah, that's right. Fuck you. Mission complete. Take that! There's your fucking Ipatsu out of the way. I don't care. I'm still in second. Oh. Fuck you. And I, you know, yeah, no, honestly, spite wins. Spite always wins. If you can't win, you can at least be petty. Exactly. Exactly. That's all you need to do in this game. Play with spite. Huh, so you can do like Chinitsu, huh? That's wild. I never really thought about that. Okay, how does this work? Win 5 times, declare Riichi 5 times. Can we... Oh my god, we have leveled up to level 4. Okay, what do we need to do? Complete 10 matches in this week. Complete all weekly missions. That has not happened yet. Well, okay. Exchange for a lucky token shop in the others section. That's Oh my god. Complete one round of challenge. What? Complete a one-round challenge or a tournament? We could do that. We could probably do that. Look at that. Look at that. They're just trying. They're trying to make you pay for it. They're like dangling it in front of you. Like, hey, you want cash and books? No, you can absolutely get free rolls. Okay, hold on. How many rolls? How many rolls do we get if we pay for this? It's $10.99 for 11 lucky tokens plus item fragments and outfit coupons. Enough for one awakening, which is actually a pretty good deal. Like, we will say this. If you unlock everything, that is actually a decent deal. Whatever you do, don't pay for it on here. Do it from the site. It's cheaper. Yeah. No, for sure. I know that. But I'm just saying, is this worth it? Honestly, kind of. Maybe. Do we want the $33 rare manuscript and just, be a whale? No, that's shit. Hold on, what the fuck? Okay, no. We never saw that. That is nope. Never happened. Yeah. How many deaths I had before I completed the base game, minus Goldens and Moonberry? Yeah. After 420 deaths, we just were like, we're done with this game. We can't get any better than this. But we've honestly been thinking maybe we want to try it again and actually play the game. No temptations for the... Hi, Yuri. Welcome. Let's see. Do we... Oh, yeah. Just doing that for... I don't know why. We just do that. You're not seeing any Tanunu on the page or Booby. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I think you had 33,000 deaths by the time finishing Farewell and getting all the red berries. Damn, that is dedication though, honestly. Congratulations, you did well. Clean. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, I gotta send gifts to girls? Oh, that's so much work. What do you mean? What do I have to do here? Oh, this is so much shit. I don't... Oh, this is predatory. This is predatory. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Do we want to give gifts, girls? We're gonna... Here. Eat. Eat. There. Are you happy now? Is that what's gonna... That's not in that. Let me guess. Yeah, okay. That's what it meant. Of course. What happens? Okay. Thank you so much for the follow, Yuri. Would I have done it if dying was any more punishing, though? Yeah, that's fair. That is one thing that we will say. Like Hollow Knight has the run back issue where you're like, fuck, really? Do I gotta like spend this much brain power to get back to the boss that I just died? And then you get to the boss and you're half dead already anyway, you know? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna give her a glow stick. Be like, here you go. I will send you 4 glow sticks. 4 of them. Fan level up? Okay. Whatever that did. Great. 4 gifts. Exactly. Wonderful. Do we... 9 gifts. We gotta send 9 gifts to girls. Got it. I see. I'll figure this out on my own later, so that you all don't have to deal with me like just fumbling around like, oh, what is going on? We don't understand this because we don't read. We can't read, and if we don't get it within 1 second, we're just gonna like not bother. Anyway, you know what? We blabbed just long enough to hit an ad break, so we're just gonna let that ad break go. And we're going to do a BRB screen so you don't have to miss anything, including our blabbing. And then when we're back, we're going to blab some more. We're going to blab even more, and then we're going to play some more Mahjong. We'll probably play like 1 more round maybe. But in the meantime, go for a little walk, stretch your legs, get a drink of water. By the way, all you raiders who just came in, you don't have to stick around. Just remember that. You do realize that it's healthy. It is healthy to get up out of your seat, go to sleep. It is late. It can be late. Like, it is like midnight on the East Coast. So no worries if you feel like you have to stay. No, you don't. Dropping a follow would be nice though. But hey, we're always appreciative of just you being here and sharing your time and community with us. You love the SimCity alerts? Thank you! SimCity is our lifeblood. That was our very first video game, and we still love playing city builders. Taking a slight break right now because our computer is potato. But we might one day try to play more City Skylines. Who knows? We'll see. We're not much of a detailer either, but we'll see. And also, City Skylines is fucking broken. Hey, whatever. It's fine. In any case, we'll be right back, and once we're back from the break, we will resume. Oh, woo, you can rest during breaks. Exactly. All right, BRB. And we're back. Hello, how was your last 3 minutes? Did you get some rest? Did you get some water? Did you go to the bathroom? You don't have to tell us if you went to the bathroom, especially if you, like... Please, actually, just do not tell us about that. But if you did hydrate, that's very good of you to do so. Alright, we're back. Top of the hour. We have an hour before our next ad break, so hopefully that is enough time for us to do a Hanchan and not die. Either from an ad. Or from whatever. Also, we can probably also resume talking about food. We can also talk about more food. Food is always good. Great to talk about. I don't know. Do we want to talk about food? I don't fucking know. Let's see. 2444. Okay. This 8's probably in the way. We could probably also throw this one in before 7 home bus dealer strike. You know, we had... Okay, we had a... I think we hit a 11 Homba once because no one can score and we were just constantly just suffering. It was really funny. And we just had empty Ponkat at that, but don't worry about that. Don't worry. We have a plan. We have enough pairs. Okay, there's the East. That's not looking... That's the second East. That's not looking great. That's not looking great. But anyway, yeah, we hit like 11 or 12 Homba, and it was just like, why? Why are we suffering like this? Why were we placed on this world just to suffer? We also had like, well, yeah, I think we had like 1 or 2 Kyushikyuhai, and yeah, it was just suffering. No one wanted to be in that game anymore. Had a 7 streak in real life game recently. Oh, that's cool. You know, playing in real life is so different, and the energy is so much better sometimes. The last time we played in real life Mahjong in person, not you, of course. Well, you know, never stop dreaming. Never stop dreaming about torturing your other table mates. The player who was trailing me until that point. So they just... Did they pull ahead? Did they win? Or were they thankfully kept in their place? In any case, yeah, the last time we played was at Offkai, because they had Mahjong tables, because apparently VTubers like to play Mahjong. What the fuck? Chi is a trap. Let's not do that. Put another... beat you and put another player below 0. Lovely, as always. That's always great to do. Oof. Pain. Yeah, no, we actually don't play much in person. Mostly because we don't leave the house. We don't have time. And the local Mahjong community seems very sweaty at times, and we get terrified. We get terrified of the fact that we might have to one day actually meet and be in a human suit for other people. So rather than do that, we just show up at Offkai and play Mahjong, and then like go, ha ha ha, we're absolutely normal humans playing Mahjong. Yep. You'd love to hold a VTuber tournament someday, maybe in VRC. Yeah, maybe. Well, like VTuber, like, okay, so we just finished playing Iron TV's Trans Lifeline tournament this past weekend. And there's like a number of VTubers that take part in there, and Irie is also a VTuber. So that, I think, like, that community kind of naturally gravitates. Yeah. Old friend from complex circumstances. But yes, we hang. We know of each other. That was probably not the best place to throw that, actually. Was that? Yeah, that was a poor choice. We have made decisions. We probably should have thrown this, actually. It's a 3. Yeah, there's like a bunch of 3s. Complex circumstances, indeed. Ah, yes, Meili, you are aware. Anyway. Anyway, moving on. Let us not talk about that anymore. Yeah, anyway. It's, you know, VTuber community of Mahjong players. There's a number of them. And always more to feed to the Mahjong gods, because you can tell them, hey, you want to learn Mahjong? And most of them say yes, because they look at you and go like, there's a cute girl asking me to play this weird game, and we want to get closer to this girl, so we're going to play this game. And then later you realize, oh man, that girl wasn't telling me to come over and hang out. No, that girl was telling me that she wanted a fourth in Mahjong. And that was all. And there's nothing else coming from it. Oh, that girl is ace. She is only literally interested in playing Mahjong. Got it. That is us. Get her. Okie dokie. Green is gonna go. I was there for a section of them. Melee, let's drop it. Appreciate it. Appreciate your historical knowledge, but let's keep that out. And there were a bunch of Mahjong sleeper agents. Sleeper agent Mahjong. Yeah. I think we've established our brand to be absolutely Mahjong pilled at this point. Which is funny. Getting tile zoned by cute girls. Hello, Ruby. How you doing? We could call you Passion or Tentacle, but we feel like that's always a weird thing to call you, right? Oh wow. Okay, let's see. What are we doing? Oh, you know, no, absolutely not. That is loser behavior to pwn that. Getting tile zoned. Exactly. You could just be hanging out. We could teach you how to play Mahjong. Do you want to learn how to play Mahjong? We can teach you how to play Mahjong. We can teach you more than playing how to play Mahjong, actually. You know, we can teach you how to play poker. Altenjo. Don't you want to learn how to play Altenjo? Yeah. Okay, what we're gonna do something silly if we can possibly make it. We might go for a Chanta. We might go for a Chanta just because we can. First time I had to identify myself as Passion Tentacle in real life, I realized I'd made a horrible mistake. You know, we sometimes have a sense of we fucked it up when we have to identify ourselves as Chiaki, which is more often than you think, because a lot of people know us as Chiaki and everyone assumes that's our real name, and it kind of is at this point. But we're like, that's technically our handle name, and we don't actually go by Chiaki most of the time. But everyone's like, oh yeah, this is Chiaki. And it's like, okay, yeah. Like, I guess that's my name. We also told our friends once that we wanted to try out the name Mia. And then it just, ever since then, everyone just assumed we want to be Mia. And so we're Mia to these friends. It happens. It's really funny.
Riichi.
What's going on? Shit. Okay, can we throw this? It's probably not safe, but we're gonna throw it anyway. There's a few Mahjong Balatros out there. Ultimahjong, Sky's the Limit, Altenjo, Demonic Mahjong. Yeah. Demonic Mahjong and Altenjo are the two that we know of. That's a bullshit weight. More bullshit that it was Ippatsu. Okay, sure. Yeah. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. We're really mad. Okay, we're in third place. That's fine. Oh, what is this? What is this bullshit? Is this... Yeah, I can. No, I'm mulliganing that shit. Ever since moving close to... It's been weird having to deal with both May online and Megan in person. I do not want to be trying to going by this name in real life. Meow meow. Okay, let's see. Oh man, what the fuck? Okay, here we go. 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay, choose the Dora, of course. We can't get rid of the Dora. That would be funny. 2, 3, 5, 7, 7. Okay, we're gonna throw the east. I'm probably gonna just throw these 1s and 7s because they're kind of getting in the way. They're just dead weight. Okay.
断然です。
Doop-a-doop-doop. You know what the best type of Mahjong though is? Mahjong Solitaire. Can't go wrong with Mahjong Solitaire. If you cheat at Mahjong Solitaire, no one can tell. No one will like say anything because are they gonna say anything that you cheated at Mahjong Solitaire? You're not playing against anyone. They got no EP in this. Do want to play that Mahjong Solitaire using Campbell soup cans though, which is cursed at the very least. Okay, let's see. Yeah, not feeling this. Not feeling all of this. Not feeling any of this, honestly. I mean, it's something. So that's not gonna help me either. Look, just give me a straight. Give me a straight. Let me get rid of the 9 and 5. Give me a 1, 3, and a 7, and that's all it's gonna take. You were anxious enough using this online and asked from several different viewpoints if it was acceptable using it in real life. It feels like a step too far. Yeah. A lot of people, yeah, so like a lot of so once we were in a place walking around with friends from online, and we went to a place that knows us in real life because we were showing them around town, and this person felt mortified that they were using our real name. That the shopkeepers were using our real name because it's like, oh no, they're dead naming Chiaki so hard. And after we finish that whole thing and we walk out, she looks over, it's like, I'm so sorry. I was like, what are you talking about? It's like, they were dead naming you all throughout. Yeah, no. And then we just look over at her and we're like, oh, yeah, did you know that Chiaki's like our handle name? That's not our actual name. We don't actually go by it. And she just looks at me with like the most confused face of like, I can't believe you've been lying to me this entire fucking time. And I'm like, I guess? Fuck it. You know, that was really baller if it weren't for the fact that I have this one. But it's funny. I'm doing it to establish dominance. I'm doing it to establish dominance. That's all that matters to me. This is silly. We're doing things because it's... Oh, there's the 4! There's the fucking 4 that we need. It's fine. We used to tell people to never use your real name online. Yeah, exactly. At some point we forgot that. You know? The internet has become a really silly place.
Senpai.
Hilarious that throwing that 3 would have fucked us. And we kept it. Amazing. We boned ourselves, but we also boned them. That, honestly, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's not going to be QCQ high, but it's fine. Let's throw this out. At some point, Zuck looks from a distance. See, here's the thing. We have a Facebook. Or had, anyway. I think we deleted it at this point. We had a Facebook with our real name. And we had a real life online in college. And, like, there's probably a bunch of photos of us out there. But see, we know a thing or two about InfoSec. And that's all it really takes. We just secured our accounts. We scrubbed ourselves from online, and now you can barely find us anywhere online, which is not Well, I mean, you can look up, if you know who we are online, then you could probably look us up. But you're never going to find any real connection between Chiaki Mitama and the person who is behind her. And we like to keep it that way. Because we're too much of a shitlord. Otherwise, the real world cannot take Chiaki Mitama. Real world would be angry if they ever found out the shit we say online. I will. It's okay. Most of them probably forgive me. Because we're just a cute cat, right? You can't get mad at a cat. Cats are infallible. Let's see. What were we doing? Let's throw this 9. So we could go for this Ipeko here if it ever comes up. We have like a bunch of shit over here that looks like it might do something. Who knows? Whatever. Your infosec could be a bit better, not gonna lie. Yeah. No, I mean, we've locked it down. We say we've locked... You know what's really funny? You know what's really funny, though? We say we've locked it down, and yet, if you ask any of our girlfriends, they will tell you that they have our permanent assassination coordinates, which is probably a terrible thing to do, even if it's just to your girlfriends, because who knows who will hack your girlfriends. But it's really funny. It's really, really funny. Okay, let's see. Let's throw that through before it comes, you know. It's fine, Shog. It's fine. If anyone wants to hack you, they can find out where we are and they can send a cruiser missile at me. It's fine. You're safe, babe. I'm unhackable. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad that you have my back. That's probably gonna get me wrong. Oh no? Okay, great. We weren't actually paying attention. That was probably not too bad. Actually, no, it was pretty bad. It's fine though. This one, safe to throw. Yeah, no. All our girlfriends have our assassination coordinates. We call it assassination coordinates because it's funnier that way. But we just, you know, we just think it's great. And also, please hand over the Chiaki protocols. That only happens after 3 months of inactivity on our Gmail. You thought we're fucking around, weren't you? We have plans. When most of your like social life is online and you have trusted friends only online and no one offline, you make plans. A lot of people will lose their careers. Yeah, no, we have a burn book. We literally have a burn book. That no one will actually get a hold of because it is on a completely separately secure and unaffiliated email account that no one will actually know how to access except me. And it's, yeah. So, good luck with that. Also, you know, only way to access it would be through the executor of the will. Yay! A bit before doing streaming more, but a lot of it depends on nobody really taking note of me. Yeah, no, that's true too. If anyone from our professional life bother to really figure out what the fuck we're doing, we wouldn't be fucked. We wouldn't be fucked, but it would be like a very challenging time for us. That's a really rough situation we're in here. If we get like a second 9, I guess we could throw these ones. I guess that's what we want to do here. We'll see. Okay. It would be like a mildly embarrassing week. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. But yeah. Who knows? Maybe we'll change our will by the time we die. We do feel like we're being mean half the time, and we don't want to be too mean. Let's see, let's see. Ideally, we want that second 9. Please give us a second 9 so that we can just start throwing these ones. And then also maybe we can get the 1 or 3, 1 or 4. Can we get like the second 9 and then a 6? Or actually, can we just get the 6? Yeah, can we just get the 6? And then that's not what we're asking for. Look, you're in California. Of course, you're a VTuber. It's either that or an actor. So that's completely right. Because everyone in SoCal is an actor. Up in Northern California, we're all tech workers. Except me. I'm not a tech worker. I don't work in tech. And that is fucking what? What? No, fuck it, no. And DJs. We never DJed. That is true. We never DJed. Oh boy. Okay, what is this? When did Daycon? What are we looking at? Are we in trouble? Are we in... this looks like we're in trouble, actually. Hold on. Can we get like a 6? Can we get like a 6? No? This is probably gonna get us killed. This is gonna get us killed. It didn't get us killed. Wonderful. You briefly forgot about the game again? Don't worry. We never forgot about the game. We just realized that we should probably pay more attention to it. That's one specific line that I put in the most defense into that. An employer puts work into trying to find my online presence. Not the easiest thing in the world since I deleted all my real life accounts. Okay, that's easy to throw. And then troll for specific shit. It would be a red flag to them about my unionism. That's okay. That was actually really scary to throw. Wow, why did you just throw that? But that's fine. Okay. The good news is the good news for us is that we will probably never have to deal with the consequences of being a except for the fact that we're paying everyone 1,000 points and this is bullshit. Why? Oh well, whatever. What were they even looking for? 3, 6? Yeah, okay, that would have been bad. Whatever. It's fine. I don't care. Blah, 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 blah. Let's throw that back. But yeah, for the most part, being pro-union, probably fine. Except it'll be the really funny thing where we're pro-union except for our own organization. It's like, yeah, uphold the rights of workers and the right to a fair wage, and that we should always look at, leftist values and, always strive to take care of one another until it comes to paying for your goddamn paycheck because you are overpaid. I'm not overpaid. Absolutely not. See, your protection against finding out about your unionism is if you got deep enough to find that, you probably have seen my naked ass and also me yelling death to America a dozen times. That might be an issue, Shog. Shog, that might be an issue. You might be in trouble if you're ever in America, which you're not. And we're gonna tell Frank, who is watching this stream right now. Not Ron. But Shog is not in America. And inactionable, and you can't get through to her through me either because we don't actually, that's not gonna do anything. It depends on the job, yeah. You straight up. Ow! Ah! Why? Why would you do that to me? I wasn't even run there. How dare you? You miss Joseph. It's okay. It's fine. We could... One of these days, maybe we'll go back to playing Mahjong, Mossel, and remember how jank it is. And we'll play it for one day, and then immediately quit. Riichi City should simply steal Joseph. You know, there aren't enough good men in this game. And the addition of Joseph would likely be the biggest thing you can do to this brand. Or even just a guy voiced by Joseph's voice actor, which might actually have already happened. We could actually look over who's in this game and quickly see if, you know, this has happened or not. Because I wouldn't be surprised if it has. We're in Tenpai, so I'm not even paying attention. So if we get a tile that's really dangerous, we're gonna throw it anyway, and it's gonna be terrible. Last time I had played Mossel, the page got corrupted and I couldn't see anything. You know, honestly, that's probably better for you. There's barely any man in this game. There's like 4. There's like 4 men, right? That's men. Let's see. Nope, don't see that. Nope, don't. I mean, there aren't that many VAs out there. It's probably already happened. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, the guys who do these kinds of roles, there's only like 10 of them. And some of them will voice multiple roles. That's not fair. Okay, does that at least get us into second place? Okay, good. See, we're winning at this game just by proxy of chatting and being casually engaged and having fun with you all. Chat, you're helping me win by not getting mad at losing this game and not getting tilted. We're just going to continue on, throw the screaming dragon because it's the Dora indicator. It's not our friend. The red dragon is our only friend, and you know, red dragon's never going to betray us, obviously. Okay, we might throw the south. So do we want to go for Tanya? No, we don't want to go for... Why would we go for Tanya? We have an... Yeah, we're definitely not going for Tanya, but we are throwing the south. Anti-tilt measure. Just talk about food a bunch. Exactly. You can't get mad if you're hungry. Well, actually, that's called hangry. But you know, that's what am I even doing? What am I even doing? We're just hanging out. We Ishanten with a Dora potential. Well, actually, honestly, a Dora wait. If we get... That's not what we want. That's not what we want. Whatever. Frankly, the only reason why you're not really starting a union campaign right now is that you're hoping you can leave before you would even get anywhere with this one. I see. Yeah, no, I mean, we're not... Oh, there it is. Like... Hi, Orchid! Hi! Welcome. Hey, look! Tsumo. Oh, did you want us to drink water? Delicious water. Beautiful. There we go. We're still in second place. That is a beautiful video. Thank you. It is a beautiful video. It is what sustains us. And it reminds us to drink water. Because we don't drink water otherwise. By the way, chat, did you know that there's like a bunch of hidden gags in this stream. You can access any number of funny gags in this game, or in this wonderful stream, by typing in keywords, or fucking around, or something. I don't fucking know. I got a short glimpse of Mia triggered by a black cat. Keywords. Boom. Yes, we are indeed. By the way, we are working on a animation for Woo. Why would you even type that? There's so many people in this chat who are not regulars. Now they're thinking we're gooners. As if playing this game is not enough to prove that we're gooners. But, you know, Moom does not give us any. Woo. Only one of them will work. Oh boy, okay. What are we looking at here? Ideally, we get to pawn, but it's probably not gonna happen. I can dissuade them from that impression. Give me a sec. What are you trying to do? Ara? You're trying to... Okay, hold on one sec. Okay. Excuse me? Ara! ベルさん？何をしてるんですか？私にこんな忙しい時にあらあらなんて言ってもらえると思ってるんですか？あらあらなんて言いませんよ、私は。私はね、あなたに対してそんなに好意を持ってると思ってるんですか？笑えますわ。いい加減にしてください。Alright, that's all that. See? That works. You have the... Okay, let's see. You have the least sexy aura in the game because they're all real aura situations. Yeah. We can also do like the Obasan aura, where it's like, oh my god, did you just see that? Oh my goodness, what a shit show. Anyway. That's how you really use your Japanese language skills. You don't just fucking go around saying weird fetishistic shit and just telling people like, oh, I'm trying to be your sexy man. No, just weird them out. Become ungovernable. Be Ishan 10 forever. Wait, get that green dragon. Commit Riichi. Immediately get wronged by somebody else. That's what you need to do. 2, 3, 4. I hate this. No. Do we want? That's probably. Not a great thing to throw, but I mean, at this rate, it's so early. We don't know. It's fine. They're gonna get Ipatsu anyway. Like, who's gonna even bother, right? We're in first place, but probably not anymore after this. They have like an Ipatsu. It's like what? Blah 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 blah. Imangan. What are you calling it? Okay, we lost 4,000 points. They got 9,000 points. They're in first place by 700 points. What the fuck is wrong with this game? Breo feels almost too stereotypical. You need to add some more shit like this to your own stream, but in the language I actually know. Mahjong is suffering. Yes, always. Always and constantly. Let's see. See, yeah, always play to your strengths. I feel like a lot of people who are VTubers try to lean in on the Japanese aesthetics, where it's like, oh, I have to be Japanese. I'm an anime girl, so I have to be like all into schoolgirls and toast in my mouth, and I have to run around and be cute and be uwu and have my subtitles look like anime subtitles like Chiaki Mitama, and then realize, no, You don't have to constantly be like that. Let's see, just make more cat noises. Exactly. And also, yeah, you can just make cat noises. It's not that complicated. Okay, so we got 2 save tiles to throw. One of them was that. The other one's this one. Third turn Riichi. Always a bitch. But okay, let's see if we can get through this without dying. They have only at 1,800 points. It might be worth pushing. Just to, like, break their will, you know? Okay. We got... This is looking to be a kind of a scary hand. But let's see how this goes. Do we have anything else that we can throw? Not really. Not really. Oh, no, we can throw this too. We'll throw that too for sure, because we do not want it. Yeah, your avatar is just a pixel art Devon Rex cat, not even Anthro. It's fine. Revert to primordial kit. Yeah, just make cat noises. Also, let me turn off the filter. That probably will help. You know, if we turn off the filter, it should make us sound better when we sound like a cat. We can just be like, oh, get run. Oh, that was in a run. Cool. Let's see. What are we even doing with our lives? Okay, this 9 needs to go. Your primary PNG is a photo of me in my character's outfit. You know, that's a good look. It stays on brand. Without having Italian redeem, then an X kept hitting the redeem, and I do I want the 3? The 3 is dangerous. The 3 is very dangerous. We're gonna throw this 5, which is probably gonna get us killed. It does not. Okay. And I had to keep talking in Italian to her without her understanding shit, and it was just frustrating. But then Chiaki does that in Japanese, and it's funny. Isn't it weird how that works? It just works. Okay, so we are each on 10. Oh boy. Okay, the 2 is easily throwable, so we're gonna throw that too. We are actually in food 10 now because we're bad at this game. We weren't thinking hard. Yes. But it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We're just gonna keep going. The subtitles definitely help. Exactly. We set these things up. You know? Okay, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. And it's gonna work out. Yes. We're each on 10 again. And we might enter Foodie 10, but it's fun. Actually, no. Are all the 9s out? Yeah, all the 9s are out. We can only win. Actually, no, we can't win. We are still gonna be in fucking Foodie 10. Fuck. We're constantly dying. But we'll at least, hopefully, if we're lucky. Fuck. Fuck. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Okay. No, I'm not throwing that shit. See, I knew. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew. I can sense a tile when it's in danger. I don't need to deal in stupidly when I'm not in you know, in Tempai. I can just take the L. I don't have problems with my pride, even though I'm a VTuber. Wow. Local cat constantly finds herself in furry tent. Furry hell, more like it. That's a perfectly normal reaction to Mahjong. Exactly. Let's see. Let's throw this 9. Let's see. What are we looking at here? Okay, 7, 8, 8, 8, 9, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3. Okay. You know what? It's too much to deal with this, I'm gonna let the computer do the work for me. And by that, I mean I'm just gonna throw everything that is not kanji symbols, and I'll just let them deal with it. I don't want this. Is this a viable strat? No. It's very stupid. This is how you lose. This is how you lose. But now we have a 1-1, 2-3-4, and 5-6-7 weight, and a triple 8 and a 9. Now we're, now we're cooking. We're cooking, okay? Let's see. Do we want this? Yes, we're gonna do the 5-7. And look at that. We are Ishanten. If somebody throws us a 1, not the 9. We need the 9 for later. You can throw that later. Fuck it. Fine. We'll go for a Honitsu. Fine. We'll take the Tsumo. It's fine. We'll retake first. It's not the end of the world. It would have been funnier as a flush, though. Anyway, we're in all last. Dealer has 2,500 points. She could make this all back. She could make a comeback. This is the scary thing about being dealer in, last place, but dealer. You could do something really, really funny. Which is what we did in the tournament yesterday. Because we are cockroaches. This is a viable strategy, but not by much. It's fine. It's called cutting your losses. We just need a win. We just need a W. We can't take the L here. We're constantly taking the W here, the L here. We have to take the L here and just discard the second green dragon that we should have held onto, and we should have thrown something else like the 8-so. Is the 8-so doing anything for us? No. It's terrible. Why were we even keeping it? I don't know. It's gone now. We don't feel any better about it, though. Okay, we'll keep that. 1, 3. You know what? You know what would be really funny? A Sanshoku Doko. And maybe an Ikpeiko while we're at it. That would be really funny. Would it happen? Who knows? Probably not. It's looking less and less likely that it's going to happen. But if it does happen, it's going to be really funny. Do we even have a pair? We technically don't have a pair. Okay. I understand. And this is a meme. Okay. All right. I'm willing to play along. This might be funny. Do not pull that. Just need a 2. Just need a 2. That's not a 2. That's not a 2.
No.
And we lost. Is that gonna... Fuck, that's 2 Dora, and it's probably a tiny out. We're fucked. The insult! The injury! The Ichibo. I'll take it. It's fine. It's fine. Suffering. It's fine. Are we even playing well? Are we doing well? What's our rankings? Please tell me my ranking. We're in the top 99%. We have 0 RP. Okay. Well, that's clearly we're not getting anything there. We're fucked for sure, sir. It's okay. We tried. We're trying. We're placing, I guess, somewhere. Or cooler than the average player, I guess. Look at the pretty girls dancing. Fucking. Let me tell you about these two. They're fucking adorable, and they combine. You can I just...
今さら来たの？ダーリン、もしかして私にもう興味がなくなったの？そうでなければ、どうして私に何もしてくれないの？
Women! Okay? That's not special. I can get myself inside another girl too. You want to know something though? Can you be that hot? Only we can be as hot as Shiroko and Kuroko. I always forgot how horny this game is. Yeah, no, it... It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, actually, I have specific things for this. I can just go... Boop. There we go. You can't grow ears. No, that's on you. That's on you. Look at this ninja. Look at this respectable ninja. Look at this respectable ninja. Look, ninja. Ninja. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's all good. Look at this modest young lady who's wonderful. And, like, look at this wedding dress that she's in. That's very good. Oh, and another dress? Oh, okay, that's kind of sexy, but, you know, sure. And, you know, a pop star. Pop stars are always cool. Swimsuit. Okay, yeah, no, that's fair. You know? Okay, yeah, that's very tasteful. That's very hello. I need a drink of water. Hold on. Excuse me. Yeah, we're not going to show off the animation because that's probably going to get us banned from Twitch. We could be funny. We could be funny. We could roll for it. We could roll for it, but then that would require us to buy tickets, and that's so much extra work. We're not in the business of tickets and spending money. Although we do have a monthly subscription to this game for some reason. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Do we have any more? Can we? No. Hello. Fine. We'll just accept this. We'll get these eventually, probably. And how many levels is there? 40 levels. 40 levels. Yeah, alright. Alright. I respect the scam here. In any case, I think we're about done. I think we're gonna call it here. It was a good solid day of streaming. Especially now that we're back. You know, it's been a while since we last streamed. We could probably still go more, but we do unfortunately have work tomorrow. And that means we should unwind. To be honest, the amount of horny in this game combined with the Mosul update to no longer support browser clients and no Mac support is a lot of why I haven't played Mahjong in a while. Okay, so Melee, just so you know, I know that this game is super horny, but honestly, what you can really do, turn on family friendly mode, which does not play any skins, and most of the base skins aren't that horny for this game. And then if you do roll, you know, and honestly, you don't even have to roll. You can play with the default character, who is honestly perfectly fine. She's not that horny. and you can just play with her, and it's fine. Maybe you want to roll for somebody else. Maybe you want to roll for somebody that's not, that's a little horny, but whatever, I really get invested in gachas anyway, so maybe I will. Yeah, honestly, yeah. And if you're just playing it vanilla with no skins, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. We are very say-so, and therefore we will continue to play this game in family mode for you all on stream. And therefore, we need to finish the stream, end it, so that we can turn family mode off, and we can spend some time alone in our room, contemplating about what sisters do, because we're an only child and do not actually know what real sisters do. All right, let's see if anyone's streaming tonight. Hello. Okay. Woo. We can't see what you do when you go offline. You're safe. Yet you somehow know everything we do. Appreciate you though. Okay, let's see who is online right now. Bonnie is playing Neo. Oh, but okay. And, well, is anyone playing? No one's really playing Mahjong. But our good friend Zen is on. Let's see what Zen is up to. What is this game? Is this another gacha? I bet this is another gacha. Oh no, this looks fun. All right, we're gonna go raid Zen. Zen's fun. Zen's a cutie. Almost was model partners, but things didn't work out. Anyway, raid Shadow Legends Zendariel. Let's see. As someone with multiple siblings, separating incest kink from my actual siblings in my head has been a paramount to surviving this community. Lol. Yeah, same. We are only children. We are an only cat, despite the fact that we are 3. It might be why we're kind of fucked up. Anyways, raid Zendariel. We're back. We're back, raid. Come back, raid. Come back, raid. That's what we're raiding with. Come back, raid, and we're gonna use Heart Dog. And if you don't have it, you can also just go doop doop. Use a normal heart, maybe. Can we please use a normal heart? Thank you. Thank you. All right, you can use one of those. See you all perhaps on Friday when we talk about our trip to Palm Springs, and possibly even earlier when we talk about random other things. We'll have fun. We'll have games. We'll also start Tokyo Myth Dissolution Center probably finally, because we are finally feeling well enough to stream again. And before the timer runs out, let's go to the outro stream. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye. We don't have... Whoa, what the fuck? Right, the fuck.